muscle control. I'm not. Oh my God! Oh my God! Ah!
33 to radio, can I have a signal for my location for a white male who fell out of a wheelchair?
Eventually, a second officer who happens to see what's going on.
I'm sorry, that's probably real, but I don't know, the way he did it, and oh my God, I don't know, it looked a little exaggerated. But no, he's probably messed up, he really is, but it's just the way it looked and sounded. I'm just saying.
Comes over and he helps Mr. Reed back up into his wheelchair.
Can somebody please help me on the ground? I'm paralyzed. Can I get out of my wheelchair?
Yeah, let's help him out. Oh, I was waiting for the paramedics to come. They're right next door, so.
Broke into your house. See, that's what I'm saying. But please don't we're not.
I can't do anything here. Okay, we help me. Hold on.
Unlike Mr. Balat, he immediately realizes that something is not right here, and he begins to ask questions.
What's the warrant for? Ag assault.
I broke into somebody's house.
Felony trespass, ag assault. How long ago?
Yo, check dude's face out. I broke into somebody's house. You see dude's face like, wait, what? Bro, it sounds absurd. That man should not be in handcuffs, bro. This is crazy. It's crazy.
June 19th. June 19th, 15th, 9th, one of those.
How long have you been paralyzed?
25 years.
He forcefully entered her home and attacked her.
Is this a joke?
This woman called the cops
Oh, thank God.
and accused a guy of kicking down her door and assaulting her.
So, what happened?
He kicked in the door. I ran. He choked me out.
But
Wait, really? Hold on. I'm sorry. He's going to talk about it. I apologize.
there was a minor problem with her story. The suspect has been a paraplegic in a wheelchair for 20 plus years.
How long have you?
Wow.
Been in your wheelchair?
I was 18.
Since you were 18?
5 years.
But the arresting officer just didn't care, and he attempted to arrest him anyways.
I literally can't. I don't have muscle control. I'm not. Oh my God! Oh my God! Ah!
When another officer stepped in and questioned what was happening,
If you're paralyzed, somebody must have made a mistake. Because if the door was kicked in, he didn't kick it in.
he went to his lieutenant.
Don't mean to interrupt your lunch.
No
They
shit.
got a quadriplegic guy up there in handcuffs.
Who couldn't be bothered to get up off of his chair, but quickly accused the 100% innocent man who was in fact a paraplegic of lying.
Yeah, but it's phony work. It's a ruse, man.
So-
I mean, it's an obvious attempt to not to go to jail. So
Yeah, but he is up from the waist below.
I've never seen a case where somebody was so clearly innocent, and it would take so little work to establish it, and nobody was willing to do the work.
Welcome back to the Civil Rights Lawyer channel, where my mission is to help protect and defend your constitutional rights by showing you all of the outrageous things that your government regularly does to people just like you. So if you share in that mission too, please comment, like, and share this footage so that what you see in this video doesn't happen again to somebody else. In June of 2024, a woman named Catherine Jensen, who is apparently completely insane, called police and reported that this man, Charles Reed, whom she claimed was her ex-boyfriend and they had broken up a few days earlier,
Oh, thank God.
Hi, how you doing?
had come to her house, kicked down her door, choked her, and then attempted to steal her car keys.
So, what happened?
He kicked in the door. I ran. He choked me out.
She also claimed that he fled on foot.
I guess he took off on foot.
In the body cam footage of that encounter, she apparently told the cops that she did not even want to press charges. Still, though, officers obtained an arrest warrant for Mr. Reed. This police officer named Mark Balat began to communicate with Mr. Reed by email. He basically tricked him into coming to the police station to clear up a case of mistaken identity. But what he really intended to do was to arrest Mr. Reed. When Mr. Reed arrived at the police station on March 20th of this year, Officer Mark Balat, the same police officer who responded to the call where Miss Jensen made that report about Mr. Reed, began to read Miranda rights and began questioning Mr. Reed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Reed. My name is Officer Ballard. You're the one I've been emailing recently.
Yeah, all right.
Doing well. Give me a second. I'm gonna just read you something and then I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, all right?
Great.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney.
He said, according to Miss Jensen, you forcefully entered her home and attacked her. Mr. Reed had no idea who she was or what he was talking about.
According to Ms. Jensen, on this day, you forcefully entered her home and attacked her.
As the conversation went on, Mr. Reed insisted that he had nothing to do with this and that he had actually been paralyzed for like 25 years.
How long have you been in your wheelchair?
Since I was 18.
Since you were 18?
5 years.
That he was married, he was not any sort of recent ex-boyfriend to this person.
So,
Yeah, that's,
and you say you have no recollection of who she is?
I have absolutely no idea who that is. Yeah. Certainly haven't forced my way into anybody's house.
Because she was able to provide us with your exact...
I'm sorry. Let me know down in the comments, do you think he's faking? And do you think he really kicked her door down? Let me know.
information and a description of how you...
She describes that he's of average build,
Tall, short,
Average height.
that he has brown hair, that he's in black clothing,
so all black.
I want to say yes, sir.
but not that he's in a wheelchair. Never mentions it. And that is probably the number one thing you'd mention about somebody.
Especially as they're running away.
On foot.
I guess he took off on foot.
Charles and Catherine did date, but it was more than 20 years ago. They never kept in touch. He's been...
Yeah, he just rolled down the street. He took off on wheels. Sorry, that was stupid. That was corny. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed.
married for a decade with a newborn. And the day of the alleged attack, Charles says he was at a dinner party with friends. Did police contact you at all?
No, not at all. Not a single time.
But instead of looking into the situation further or acting on that information, Officer Balot instead handcuffed and attempted to arrest Mr. Reed, which ended up with Mr. Reed falling out of his wheelchair and onto
Oh my
the
God.
I truly have no idea who that is. Like,
I understand you say you haven't been here, but unfortunately, you do have the warrant out for your arrest. So I'm gonna have to place you into custody, and I'm gonna take you downstairs. You're gonna be booked and entered, and you're gonna have to go to jail. So, and you say you've been in this wheelchair since you were 18. If you have proof of all of this information that can be verified, if you get those documents in order, you can bring those with you when you go to your first appearance.
can I pee and stuff? Like,
You'll be able to pee. I'm gonna take you right downstairs. You're not even going anywhere.
I am, this is crazy to me. Like,
Do me a favor, put your hands out. Unfortunately, it is. Put your hands out.
I can't, is this a joke?
Do me a favor, put your hands up. Above your head, please.
I don't have muscle control.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not like,
Put it on the other side.
I literally can't. I don't have muscle control. I'm not. Oh my God. Oh my God.
33 to radio. Can I have a signal for my location for a white male who fell out of a wheelchair?
Eventually, a second officer who happens to see what's going on
I'm sorry, that's probably real, but I don't know, the way he did it, and oh my God, I don't know, it looked a little exaggerated. But no, he's probably messed up, he really is, but it's just the way it looked and sounded, I'm just saying.
comes over and he helps Mr. Reed back up into his wheelchair.
Can somebody please help me on the ground? I'm paralyzed. Can I get out of my wheelchair?
Yeah, let's help him out. Oh, I was waiting for the paramedics to come. They're right next door, so.
Broke into your house. See, that's what I'm saying. But please don't we're not. I can't do anything more. Okay, we helping. Hold on.
Unlike Mr. Balot, he immediately realizes that something is not right here and he begins to ask questions.
What's the warrant for? Ag assault.
I broke into somebody's house.
From the trespass, ag assault.
How long ago?
Yo, check dude's face out. I broke into somebody's house. You see dude's face like, wait, what? Bro, it sounds absurd. That man should not be in handcuffs, bro. This is crazy. It's crazy.
June 19th. June 19th, 15th, 9th, one of those.
How long
days.
you been paralyzed?
25 years.
Okay. Make a phone call. It's just showing that you have a warrant, but we're gonna do our due diligence because if you're paralyzed, somebody must have made a mistake.
I thought
Okay. Hold on. Who's the original agency? We are. Who's the detective? You are.
Oh shit.
Okay. Give me a second.
He takes the first
He said, "This is gonna be somebody's ass, Mr. Postman." Yo.
officer aside and tries to get an explanation out of him.
I'm gonna let you know right now. He just walked the hell out of that wheelchair. I held him with the tip of my fingers. He fell down and fell on the floor. But basically, on what day this is, I still remember the call. On June 15th last year, I got a call about a lady from 4111 Fredericksburg Drive, and so basically, she was like, and when I got to the house, the front door was kicked in, and I think she was like hiding by the garage or something. And she comes out and she's bleeding from her arm. Her neck is bruised up and everything. She's like, my ex-boyfriend, who we broke up 2 days ago, just entered my home and attacked me. And then after that, I asked her, hey, you know, have y'all lived together? Yeah, we used to live together at this address. Do you have any of his information? Gave me his name, spelled it out, gave me a description, told me what he looked like, ran it through NCIC, it matched. And then I was like, is this him? She was like, yes, that's him. Gentleman right there, issued a warrant. So now he's saying, man, I ain't been here in like X amount of years.
Wife said he got shot at 19. He's been paralyzed since then. He's due some backdrop.
So I was like, man, I don't know if this is true or not, and I can't ascertain that right now.
So, might need to call the district attorney's office. Because if the door was kicked in, he didn't kick it in. He didn't kick it in.
Well, she didn't say kicked in. She said, well, I can't recall if it was kicked in or if that's what she said. Because all I remember I wrote is that forced entry was made. So if it was kicked in, and he has indeed been paralyzed since he was 19 years old, that would be kind of hard.
I mean, because I'm looking at his legs. I got a couple of relatives that are quadriplegics. That what we see with his lower extremities ain't for play.
Okay.
That's legit. And if he was born in 82, that means he was shot in 2001. And he's been paralyzed since 19 years. I would suggest calling the district attorney's office. Let them know what you got. And even though she...
Because now it's looking like she might have made a false report. So that's what I was looking like. I was like, I don't know. Because between now and June, that's what, 9 months? I was like, I don't know if something happened between those 9 months that might have put him in a wheelchair.
Let's walk back.
He then walks with the first officer over to where their lazy lieutenant is sitting on his ass eating lunch on his messy, sloppy desk, and he tries to inform him of the situation. But the lieutenant already knows about the situation,
Go
and he
subscribe
doesn't
to his
care at all.
channel.
Don't mean to interrupt your lunch. I'm stepping in, helping out a little bit. They got a quadriplegic guy up there.
I just told him about it.
Oh, he already got the rundown?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's phony wash.
Yeah, but how could he?
And I just want to put it out there. He flopped out the wheelchair. I was like, can you raise your hands? I'm trying to, pat him down, make sure he doesn't have anything. I don't know if the camera's going to catch it, but I got him by the tip of my fingers. And he just...
It's a ruse, man.
So,
No, it's not. You haven't seen it yet. How can you call it a ruse when you haven't personally seen it yourself? This gentleman right here, like, come on.
Yeah.
That guy, the white bald dude, he's the one that gets the company, the whole department sued and fired. You get what I'm saying? He's the one. He's the one there's somebody bleeding out, and he's the reason why there's no cops or ambulance showing up and like right away. He's the reason.
But he is fucked up from the waist below.
That is true. After actually seeing him, I agree. But then again, like I said, I don't know what happened between 9 months ago from now, and I don't know how much muscle mass you lose from not using your legs. So I don't know if, you know.
That's for the court to decide.
Yeah, yeah. Wife said he's been paralyzed for 19 years, so.
No.
Okay.
Well, just get ready to declare him.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you serious? No.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I better get the lawyers on standby because I know damn well he's gonna make a whole issue out of this. I don't know.
I would too. See, that is crazy. And everybody jumps on the cops. When they do that, they talk to their bosses first, and they're just doing what they're told. That's horrible. That means there's no bargaining with nobody. It's cut and dry. I'm doing what I'm told. I'm sorry, I can't help you. That's crazy.
I'm paraplegic, so it's like I can really tell like what's happened to me. I got you know? Right.
So, if you need this information. So I just spoke to LT and Major. Unfortunately, I still have to take it. This is a felony.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's happening between you and this young lady, whatever you guys had. That's not.
Yeah, I understand that.
So if she made a false report, that's going to be on her. Obviously, like I said, I explained, I noticed your condition, I see it, but I have to do my due diligence. It's a warrant out. I have to go ahead and take you in. So now that's going to be up to you and the courts and your lawyers and her and that to establish your innocence until proven guilty. So at this point, she says you kicked down her door. It don't look like you could kick anything, no offense, at this point in time. So that's why I told you earlier, if you have documentation that you were shot at 19, that you've been to Grady, that you...
I do. I can provide it in 10 minutes from now.
So... Give me
I
one
can
second.
just call my doctor, right? I mean, like...
I need paper. If it
can
ain't on paper,
get
it
it
don't
from
have
them.
it.
I mean, I can...
If you can call your doctor can fax it.
If you can call the DMV and see that I've needed mechanical aids on my license for the past 25 years. Yep. You can call, we can drive to Grady right now.
Give me 1 second. Let me, actually... Give me 1 second.
I can show you my handicap
Hold on.
placard that I got 15 years ago.
Give me 1 second. Let me go talk to my major real quick.
He's trying. He is trying. Everybody's trying except for the guy in charge, the white bald dude, and he's gonna push the issue. And somebody's gonna get hurt. Raj.
I'm so sorry, last thing. He's saying that he can prove with paper documentation that he's been in a wheelchair for that long.
Okay, but you can still punch somebody in the wheelchair, right? I mean, that doesn't mean that he didn't do what he was accused of, right?
So
I mean, he could have forced entry if he had a tool, or I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't think just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you
can't break a door down. Right.
That's crazy,
So unfortunately,
bro.
I'm gonna have to take you today, sir.
Can I talk to whoever that guy was?
It's really nothing he can do, and he's the one that's telling me because you still have an active warrant, and that warrant isn't going anywhere. I've even went so far as to reach out to the district attorney and see if there's something that I could do, but they're not answering.
Now he's lying because he didn't do that.
So unfortunately, I had to take you in.
He told me that I could provide documentation.
That's not a right here, right now matter. That's going to be a later on matter.
Can I talk to the
and
judge?
even so,
Can the judge?
and even so,
Can somebody like the judge?
I'm trying to tell you. And even so, you're in a wheelchair that doesn't.
I want to talk to like a judge or something. Could I get speak to like a magistrate or something? I want to get this resolved because somebody that can think critically.
I'm not understanding because you're saying that you had no muscle control, but yet you wheeled yourself from across the street and somehow got into.
I don't have muscle control after the thoracic 3 vertebrae, right? So I have hand control. I have hands. I have a
You're
license.
doing exactly what I just asked you to do before when you fell on the floor.
Yeah, because I'm balanced, right? When I have 2 hands here together, I always have to hold myself.
So That's one. And two,
What do you mean that's one?
and two, you're saying you can't sit down, but you have to sit in
Because
the
I'm on a
car.
specialized cushion. Do you see this cushion that I'm on right here? It's a specialized air cushion with like specialized compartments. I will get a bed sore if I sit on anything other than this.
Correct me if I'm wrong, isn't a bed sore when you sit or lay somewhere for like a very extended period of time?
It is.
It's not going to be an extended period of time.
That.
I'm pretty sure the jail has things that can accommodate you, and you will go with your chair. I'm not saying that I'm going to take you, your chair's going to stay here, your cushion's going to stay here, and you're just going to be asked out in the back seat of a car and then in a hospital and then whatever the case may be.
But you're not explaining that to me as you're saying those statements though, right? So I'm justified in not knowing that information.
Oh, my apologies. I thought that was kind of implied that where you go, your chair would go with you.
That's not implied to me at all. I haven't been in a police department my entire life. I don't know any single thing about this life, right?
My apologies. I'm letting you know right now, your chair will go with you.
Yeah, I'd still love to speak with somebody like of higher tier. Like I simply cannot accept that like this is the remuneration for this after I've been in contact with you for like a month and a half.
You've been in contact with me for like a couple weeks.
Months are made of weeks, I guess, you know.
Mr. Reed is not a criminal. He's never been in this situation before. He just can't believe that law enforcement, the criminal justice system, could be this wrong, could be this incompetent. But boy, was he wrong. He wanted to speak to a judge. They don't give him access to a judge, but they give him a supervisor. So here comes the supervisor. And as you can see, he's a lot of help.
That's my sergeant. He'll be able to speak with you.
Call dispatch and figure out what's going on with our radio.
Long story short, he has a warrant for ag assault out of here, 411 Fredericksburg Drive, and he needs to be transported. And he's saying that he has obviously a medical condition and that he can't be transported.
I'm really saying that I'd like to speak to a judge or somebody who can adjudicate some aspect of this other than simply taking me to the hospital. Like this is.
You better answer the phone.
So really, I would just love some information. Like,
to a judge right now. You know when you go to court.
I don't know anything about this, honestly. Like, this is a complete total surprise to me. I literally have been in communication with this gentleman for a month, trying to figure out why in the world I have a warrant. I feel like I was tricked into coming here today. Yeah, because like he told me I could just come and sign some piece of paper because he didn't have any knowledge about what the warrant was. I have the email that I could show you.
Did you recently get put in a wheelchair or what?
25 years ago.
25 years ago.
When I was shot when I was 18.
Okay. All right.
You said I kicked in a door?
I didn't say kicked in, I said forced entry was made. So what happened?
He kicked in the door. I ran. He choked me out.
Kicked in the door.
You never talked to me, or you don't remember anything about me. And that I could come down to sign a piece of paper to handle it all.
Then finally, this lady shows up. I'm guessing she's some sort of a transport officer. Best I can tell, she arranges for him to come back in and turn himself back in, buying him a little more time, perhaps to go hire his lawyer or whatever he ended up doing, to avoid actually going to jail.
He came in to settle the matter with the whole warrant. All right. So no, that's why.
So you came to turn yourself in?
He came to talk to me about the warrant. So I asked him some questions.
He said he had no recollection of me or anything, and that I could come in and clear it up, that I could sign a sheet of paper to clear it up. And so I just simply came in because, of course, it's mistaken identity, and so now I've been thrown on the ground.
Thankfully, he ended up not actually being arrested on that warrant. The warrant was eventually dismissed, but only after the story literally ran in the Atlanta TV news market. The crazy lady eventually publicly admits that she's absolutely nuts and she had no contact with this guy. And it's also revealed that the cops, had they even checked this woman's arrest record, should have known that anyways, because she had already been arrested for similar allegations before this event even occurred. So this is a story of this one particular officer, Balat, being amazingly incompetent. But worse than that, once he realizes that he has charged a clearly innocent person, he doubles down to cover his own ass. And who helped him do that? His lieutenant helped him do that. His supervisor, his direct supervisor, his sergeant, just could have cared less either way. Fortunately, that one officer who was just a bystander stepped in and tried to do the right thing, but his lieutenant did not help him. Ultimately, is there going to be a lawsuit here? I don't know. As I've explained in other videos, these sorts of cases are very difficult where you have a valid warrant that was signed by a judge. You can sue under circumstances where police officers provide incorrect, false information to a judge to be able to get that warrant. But at the same time, unlike the private market where you can sue an employer for negligence, government doesn't work that way. They're allowed to be negligent, they're allowed to be incompetent, and we can't sue them for that. Only when it rises to really, really egregious levels can anything be done about it. This probably is a closed case here. We can see that they did have actual knowledge at a certain point and basically arrested the guy anyways. Now, ultimately, he wasn't taken to jail, but handcuffs were put on him. He was taken to the ground. But more importantly, people just need to see this. So please share this footage. These same incompetent police officers, well, worse than incompetent, these same police officers who knowingly violate an innocent person's civil rights because they want to cover their own ass, or even in the case of the lieutenant, too lazy to even get up from his desk, to stop eating his pretzels and get up from his desk and see what the hell's going on. This sort of thing needs to be shared, and they need to be exposed. Again, the only thing that government fears is negative public exposure. Government itself is the bad apple. Remember that. So help me